Hello, I'm Coercer, and we are watching games from ArtifactCup number 29. We've seen almost everything there is to see in round 1 of this tournament. The last video, we've seen the first match between Majiir and Fukushim, and now we're going into the second game. Majiir won the first game on Torrent Crater, and the second game will be played on the Boneyard. I'm not sure if I did any player introductions in the previous video, so Fukushim has been around for a while now, and he keeps getting better, and Majiir is a veteran on the scene, and he's the one that got me into playing the Galcian, so everyone has him to thank for that. Let's look at production. So we'll be watching this from Majiir's perspective. He will be playing as the Galcian, and on the other side, up in the north, we have Fukushim playing as the Soban. So it will be interesting to see what these players will do on this map. The previous one kind of came down to positioning and just Majiir having a better army position to deal with Fukushim's ALM AV Railgun army. So we'll see if Majiir will maybe go for some early game shenanigans, or if this will play out in any way that would lead to an interesting late game. So Majiir is researching sand skimmer fabrication, and Fukushim is still building up his salvager fleet. Majiir did not retire his space runner, and he is moving around on the map with it. It looks like he'll try and snatch this artifact, so Fukushim will have a harder time delivering one across the map. Majiir has opened up his first bulkhead, and his production cruiser is in position. So we'll see if he will research Defender mode or not, or if he'll go for any of the other researches. He did just go for Power Reserve 1, so he will be able to power up 2 systems on his carrier at the moment, and there we have it. There's the production cruiser refinery mode research. So Majiir is going for a bit more economic focused opening, and now Majiir has 4 sand skimmers on the field. He will set them up in a picket line, so he will be able to pick up any pings that are approaching from any of these, from Fukushim's side of the map. Now Fukushim is constructing a support cruiser at the moment, and it definitely looks like that he is slipping behind. Majiir has some more resources already, so let's see which of these researchers he will go for. He did pick up that artifact with his base runner, and he will quite safely deliver it to his extraction zone, and Majiir is now moving up with his scouting sand skimmers. It'll be interesting to see if he will consolidate them into one squad and then move in and deal some damage. Now if Majiir would just move in with these sand skimmers, knowing and seeing what we see right now, he would probably be able to take out an ALM and a couple of salvagers before Fukushim could muster a good defense. Fukushim does have 2 LAVs out on the field right now, and we'll see how this will play out. Looks like Majiir is trying to distract Fukushim with that 1 sand skimmer as he moves in these 3 sand skimmers to that first bulkhead. Of course, he spots the carrier, and the sand skimmers can't really take down that carrier on their own. I mean, they probably could, but it would take forever. Let's look what Majiir is up to. He is building another production cruiser. He is going for missile ship fabrication, and he did not go for any of the other offensive units. Offensive unit. Tex at 1 sand skimmer goes down to Fukushim's LAVs, and Majiir secures his first artifact, so the artifact score is now 1-0. Now it does look like Majiir will focus on his carrier. He just popped down another production cruiser, so his main will keep on mining efficiently, and he is researching power reserve too. He doesn't have any other unit technology except for missile ships, because if you move out with your carrier, of course, you will be vulnerable to any kind of air attacks. You could also take another production cruiser with you, but let's see how this plays out. Majiir could still research any of the other unit attacks. It looks like in these small skirmishes here with those light attack vehicles from both sides, Majiir is just trying to keep Fukushim busy so he doesn't expand too quickly. Majiir picks up another artifact, and it looks like that will also be delivered without incident. Majiir has 8 sand skimmers ready to go, and he is constructing more salvagers for that second bulkhead.
Systems reading.
Fleet capacity upgraded.
Now with that artifact, his carrier will of course have even more energy to put into its systems, and it really does look like Fukushim is slipping behind Majiir, especially economy-wise, as Majiir will now be mining from all of his resource extraction points on his side of the map. So the artifact score is now 2-0, and Fukushim is now employing the same picket line tactic. But his LAVs, of course, the LAVs have a much larger scanner range, so he can space them out a bit more,
Light attack vehicle rendered
a bit wider. Not much going on in terms of action, but Majiir is researching Power Reserve 3, so he will definitely go for some carrier action. He did not research any of the other decks for offensive units, so it looks like he's just trying to keep Fukushima off balance and keep him guessing what he's up to. And then he will move in with that powered up carrier. Another production cruiser pops out from Majiir, and Majiir's carrier immediately starts moving out. Now those two LAVs will of course spot that carrier, and we will see what kind of response that will induce in Fukushim. Now Fukushim is constructing a gunship. That's a gunship, right? Yeah, that is a gunship. So it looks like he wanted to go for a gunship rush, and he will try to take out these salvagers in the main because they are bunched up, and he can get 6 of them at once. But unfortunately he doesn't know that there are missile ships in the way, and that production cruiser will of course deal quite some damage to the gunship. So let's see if the gunship will be able to deal any damage here, or if it will go down immediately to the missile ships.
A strike craft has been destroyed. Destination locked in. Coercer salvager is in contact.
That gunship goes down very quickly. Doesn't even phase Majiir. His carrier is now focusing on weapon systems. He is moving in, just blowing up things in Fukushim's main, and now Fukushim is in a lot of trouble. His Soban carrier is not good at carrier versus carrier fights. He doesn't have railguns up yet. He has AVs and a strike fighter. There is another squad of strike fighters on the other side of the map, and he's trying to deal economic damage to Majiir. But at this point, I'm afraid it would be much better to just focus on getting down Majiir's carrier health or taking out these sand skimmers. Strike fighters are good at hitting these, unlike the Gaussian interceptors. It looks like Majiir is focusing down that support cruiser, which is always a good idea. The support cruiser now won't be able to heal anything since it's dead, and those resources will have to move to Fukushim's carrier. In the meantime, Majiir is staying focused on those artifacts. He is capturing them while dealing damage to everything Fukushim has. At this point, I guess it would be better for Fukushim to try and run away with his carrier and pop out some railguns as he goes, and maybe try to deal some long-range damage to Majiir's carrier. But with that much power, he has range, weapons, speed, and regen all up at the same time. And Fukushim, of course, is defeated. I'm pretty sure he couldn't have done anything at this point. It was far too late. And if he would have gone straight up for railguns and had a railgun blob ready to go when Majiir's Gaussian carrier came into view, that could have played out differently. But since he decided to go for air, all of those air units were not as effective, and especially that one gunship that just got shot down by that missile ship and that production cruiser. That simply did not work out well for him at all. Well, Majiir takes this series and he moves on to the next round of the artifact, and Fukushim is eliminated. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.